Hello everyone, it's me Kat and I'm back with another tutorial. I was on Pinterest. I saw some coin purse that I thought about actually, making it, to use. Because I have a lot of fabrics that I thought it will look cute to make a coin purse out of, but let's face it, my sewing skills is not great. But then it's just straight line anyway, so I know it's doable, but for some reason it came to me that I'll do it in paper so it can be my it will be my journaling card. And I had this in my mind, like I picture somewhat similar in my head. It's pretty much how I kind of imagine what I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna call it coin purse because that was my inspiration. I kind of fused it with junk journaling. There's that envelope, I don't know what you call it to be quite honest, but there is an envelope where if you open it you can write notes. You can write your letter on the actual envelope and then you close it up and you put the stamp on the actual envelope and then you mail it. I forgot the term for it. I know there is a term for it, but anyway, so that idea and then a coin purse idea, it's more of like a fusion. So yeah, there's that. But then it kind of evolved into this because I was trying to think of ways as well to use my 12 by 12 paper without any scraps. So this would be a 6 by 12 if you open it up, and this is the other half. But this one I cut it in 5 inches, and then the last inch I use it as a strap, as a closure. So I used up all my 12 by 12 this way. But this is another crazy idea of mine. So I was thinking having a different type of closure instead of this one. Instead of a Velcro, I was thinking about gluing the whole backside of it except for the middle part, so it will have room for your straps to go in. Yeah, so it will have a room for your closure to get under the envelope to close it. This is a fusion of like gazillion ideas too. I was trying to come up with solutions on the first page of my signatures. I find it difficult decorating the very first page of each signature. This one I have no problem because I know this would be my welcome, but the rest of them I keep leaving them blank. So I thought this would be the best one to put on here, so the space is not wasted. With this one, my idea also is for it to be glued, but I realized it's gonna be a little tricky to journal. Normally I would, if I do find myself having a hard time doing that, I would slip a notepad or some sort of solid surface to write on, and then here as well. It's just probably gonna be like this. It's gonna be a little tricky down here, but I know I'll be able to do it. If anything, you can just journal on this part right here and then fill this up with random stickers. But I talk too much. Let me just start the tutorial. Okay, so there's my 6. I mean, as usual, dogs are here, so you'll hear them snoring in the background. Yeah, so I cut my 12 by 12 in half. I think 5 inches is still kind of wide, so I may do a 4 or 4.5, or yeah, 4.5. A little differently this time. Okay, there. Okay, so there's my 12 by 12. Here's my 6 by 12, and this is 4.5 by 12, and here's the strip that came with it. This one, if you don't have a scoring board but you have a mat, you could measure. I know I have 3 inches up top. Yeah, I know my flap is around 3 inches. You could make it smaller or bigger, or you can do this next fold a bit shorter. It is up to you, as long as it will fit your junk journal. It's up to you. But for this one, so it will fit my journal, I just have 1/2 inch on each end. I am gonna fold it at 3. Okay, if you don't have a a scoring board, I fold mine on 9. So I get the end and then line it up with this 9. I know some people don't like to measure, but for the sake of the video, I am giving you measurements on how to do it. 'But again, it's all up to you. So yeah, You make sure you meet the 9 on here and then just fold the edge. And then for this one, you're just gonna fold it where it ends, but it is 3 inches. So for this, yeah, you fold, okay, there it is, there's my fold. So that's that. And this one, just make sure when you fold it, the words are facing correctly. On this one, I added a trim or pom-pom trim. But for this, I think I'm gonna do some ruffles. For some reason, I am so nervous today. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm grabbing my double-sided paper here. I do want to just gonna round my edges. I think it would look cuter that way. I'm not sure if I want to round this. Yeah, why not? Okay. If the perforation bothers you, I mean, I'll like cut it off. Sometimes it does bother me, and sometimes I like to think it's a part of the design. Okay, so I added my double-sided tape on the cover. And then now I'm just gonna do some ruffles. Okay, so I don't have enough. There we go. I am gonna run this on my sewing machine. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I barely touched the end. My setting's bad. Sewing is not great. I don't know why it's bunching up. So I added some ruffles. The only thing we need to add now is decoration. Thing is a mess today. I don't know why I'm so nervous today. done. Now I just need to attach the Velcro. Okay, now let me add the Velcro. Oh, my hands are so dirty. Okay, let me just clean up a bit and we'll work on the other one. Okay, I am back. For this one, I did it differently. I just cut it 4.5 instead of the 5. So at least with 4.5, I have enough space on the to this side. But then we're gonna have a wider strip, which is okay with me. I really hope this works because I really want this idea to work. Sometimes I look at things and have a gazillion ideas, or ideas would just jump in my head. It's crooked. I feel like the more I'm trying it to look perfect, the more I make mistakes. Okay, there's no turning back because I am about to stick this here. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well. Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, I think that's how far it's gonna go. I mean, it's gonna get folded up, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I could still push. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't have to go all the way in. So I'm okay with that. I think it works. So you just fold this out, write your journal. Oh, I forgot to do some stitching. Oh, I know what to write here. Okay, to recap, we made this one, this, and then this, along with this one right here. I am gonna give you the measurements again because I guess I wasn't so clear the first time. Okay, so this is half of 12 by 12 paper. So this is 6 and this is 12. I scored the first one on, oh, it's upside down. So I scored my first, well, it doesn't matter how you do it, but my first score was 4.5. And then my second one is on 9, and that will give me the 3-inch flap. So the way I fold it for this one is it goes this way and then that way. So that way I use all my 6 by 12 and nothing's wasted, no more scraps. And then for the second one, this would be the other part of, I'm using different paper because these are just leftovers. I already did cut some piece of it, but I was able to get 6 by 12 on this one, and I was able to get also 6 by 12 on this one, except when I cut it at 5. I cut it on 5, and then the 1 inches I use it as a strap. So that's a total of 6 by 12 as well. My measurements on this one is, my first score is at 4. And then my second one is at 9.5. And this leaves me with 2.5 flap. It has a bit of, I didn't fold it all the way. So this one has more of this middle part. You see, and then this just goes back there. And same thing with this one. This one is also 6 by 12. My score is at 4.5, and then 9. And then there's my 3-inch flap. Same thing. For this one, I cut it at 4.5, and then so that will leave me to 1.5 inch strap. It's gonna total to 6 by 12. Okay, I also didn't show you the detail of everything. Let me start off with the first one. Here we go. I added some pom-pom trim, a large button. I added a Velcro as a closure, and there is my cluster. And the inside, there's a barcode right here. So my collaging is a little bit like bigger on this side, so that's for that. I really didn't have much decoration in this one. I didn't decorate it, but I did add pockets, and I just used my scraps to cover it up. So you can make journaling cards and insert them here. Same goes for here. So I just made pockets, and this is just washi tape. I don't know, just to cover the folds. Same goes there. Okay. And then this one, I made some ruffles out of the napkins that I got from the Dollar Tree. Right here. And there is my cluster. Okay. And just added some washi right here. And here's my, yeah. And then the last one is on my junk journal. So it's this one. I forgot to add stitching. I was gonna add stitching, so I just did it using a pen. I did faux stitching using a pen, and then on this one I cut this out of the scrapbook paper. I use it as an embellishment, and I did add a Wink of Stella on it. Basically, a Wink of Stella is a brush pen, a clear brush pen that has glitter. This part right here is the strap that would just slide it inside. Basically, I glue it here. Oh, let me open it up. My glue went up here and then on this side. I made sure I got the edges so it would just stay in place. It would be easier for me to tuck in the straps. I mean, there's probably, there's an easier way to do this. Use a Velcro, or I don't know why I wanted to make it difficult for myself. But I guess if I have like an idea, I just wanted to explore on it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, at least I tried. So when you open it up, I kept it simple. I only add a gingham heart and this sentiment. Okay, so that's all I have. I don't know what to do with these. I don't think they'll go in here. If anything, I'll just use them I'll make an idea junk journal book or idea book, and all my ideas would be in there somehow. So anyway, that is the end of this tutorial. I'm pretty sure someone else made something similar like this, and I'm not claiming I'm the original. It's just that I guess it's original, or it's new to me. So I saw this as a coin purse. Well, mostly this one. This is what I imagine. I imagine a coin purse but made out of paper, so I can use it as a journaling card. I'm pretty sure someone else made something similar, but to me this is something new. Just a disclaimer. All right, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.